Alright guys and girls, this is Jerningam here. We're going to be trying this Arizona £1.70. This from America. It's called the Sweet Apple Juice Cocktail. Fresh, preserved, 23 FL0, 60 milligram. Arizona can, 1C. It's got the sun on the can, it's got the mountains probably, but I don't know. But we're going to give it a try. I may have to use fingers with these. If you get stuck with opening these cans, just use a penny like this, then sort of push the penny up, then there you go, do this. So that's just the tip in case you get stuck and you can't open the can. So it smells quite nice, like appley. See, quite nice. Kind of a sweet apple juice cocktail. Jugo Magoro. I don't know. It's got the sun in the can as well. But anyway, talking about my cans and drinking this, the infections have gone higher again with the coronavirus in the UK, which is very saddening for a lot of people. What is really actually going on? You know what I'm saying? We're living in crazy times still. It's going to be even more crazier. That would be a crazy thought if the Taliban had planes and started trying to come over to bomb England and bomb America or Australia. I don't think they're going to. Apparently, the Taliban want to work the British forces, which is kind of silly. Why do you want to work with a load of terrorists? Same with America. You know, the Taliban shoot at British soldiers and American soldiers, then you shoot back at them, like the Russians and the French. What can you do in this crazy world, in this crazy time that we're in? If you guys and girls and ladies and gentlemen have ever played a game called Division 2, imagine how the world is like on that. Could that happen in real life? Or are we heading in that one direction? Is there something still going to be coming? I don't know. Will it be like Independence Day on the Earth, where a sinkhole appears in the ground, then giant robots, I've got someone knows as well, come out the ground and start killing people, like it did in Independence Day, or is it what's that film called? I don't know. My nose is very sore anyway. None of us really know what's going on. It's either an alien invasion, a zombie invasion. Something's definitely coming. And actually, things could fall from the sky like fire or flames. Giant creatures. People running down the street screaming. All I want in my brain and clarity of people and the world, that we're living in a strange time, which we are, and there's something coming. But why is it? And he's being honest with us. They're bound to be hiding something in these labs. What they're creating things in. Who knows if the zombies are in there? Who knows if the aliens are in there? Monsters. Could the giant monsters break out? This is what I'm thinking in my head. And some people say you're crazy, you're drunk, what you've been drinking. What is this guy on? Well, I'm not on anything. I'm drinking some energy drink. So I don't really know. I'm just waiting for that day, and everybody's waiting for that knock on the door when the military decide to open up people's doors and tell them the world's not safe at the moment. We're still with coronavirus, and you're going to have to all come to concentration camps because the world's not safe. It'd be like a zombie land, or be like Walking Dead, Resident Evil, where they pick up in massive trucks outside and go to door into houses to houses. It's not going to be like the war in Northern Ireland, the Troubles. It's going to be worse than that. And there'll be army walking down the road. There'll be Just a lot of things happening. Some people say it may be like District 9. Who knows? But I don't know myself. Thinking about it and saying it is two different things. But this is going to happen worldwide as well. If the army catch you outside, they'll ask you what you're doing down here. It's not a safe area. It's not a safe place. Most people try and escape from these concentration camps. It won't be like World War One and World War Two. It'll be very dangerous. If you've ever played a game called Metro, it'll be like that as well. But some people say this is all fantasy. This is never going to happen. It's not real. Well, it could happen. It only takes one chemical spill or one thing to mix with another chemical, and then people going crazy, biting people, ripping people's heads off, people shooting each other. It won't be people on drugs. It'll be worse than that. Just give it time. It's definitely coming. And all these gangs will be shooting each other, like Gotham City, Batman. This is what the worrying thing is about this, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and people of the world. New subscribers, old subscribers, and people who have never seen me before. The people that have seen me, forgotten about me, and remembered me again. And not seen me for a long time on YouTube. And then they bring their friends along. Who knows what's really going to happen? This is why I keep saying this. It's going to either be like a war siren that goes off, alerts on the phone, loads of army people going outside telling you to stay in your house, or something here. They'll be blocking off certain roads that you can't go down, which they do when they do road works anyway. Who knows, will some of the aliens come to our Earth and help fight this crazy world with other aliens come to Earth and destroying our Earth? Will they be on our side helping us? And they'll be fighting in outer space like Star Wars. Because Star Wars has fighting in outer space, like with the other aliens and other things. Wars in space. Wars on other galaxies. Wars on other planets. Like Star Trek as well. I mean, thinking about it, Star Trek. There could be Star Trek. Could be various things. Star Trek, outer space. I don't know. It's very sceptical, me thinking about all this. Some of you guys and girls may think I'm thinking out of a book or out of a video game or watching it off something made up. I don't know. But like I say, war is coming. And the people out there, haters and bullies, and saying, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Oh, there's no war going to come. There's wars in other worlds at the moment, isn't there? War in Afghanistan's over. Even though the Taliban don't like the British or the USA or the Russians or the French or the Germans, who knows? What's really going to happen? Will it be like a bang in the night, like like Iraq? This is what's concerning, really. There's not enough police to police everywhere in the world, and they're outnumbered. It's like when someone breaks into your house and burgles it, and if you do damage to them, you get into trouble yourself. That shouldn't work out like that. You should be able to defend your own castle and your own property, in my opinion. But not everybody sees it the same way. Some people let thieves get away and steal things because they can't be bothered to get hurt themselves. But when you build up for a business, and most people have worked hard all their lives, and someone comes along and steals it, it's not right, is it? But what is right and wrong in the world is what I try to get in this video. There's something going to happen. Like I say, I can keep saying it, and some people say I've heard enough. It's going to be worse than the coronavirus. It ain't going to be pleasant either. Will there be super strong zombies that rip your doors off of your properties and your houses? Could be. You have to barricade yourself in, like the Dying Light game. All these things I'm saying is talking about games, talking about real life. We all know what's coming. Some of us don't want to know, and some of us are scared. Some of us what I think about other things. I've known this anyway from the beginning. This is why we're talking about it. And some people say you've already been through this already. They'll go for it again. And some people say move on from this. How can we move on? The deaths are rising, the infections are rising, and getting worse. What I can't understand is why does Australia get locked down, even though it's a bigger country than the UK? Less people in Australia, but Australia is a bigger country than the UK. There's more people that live in England than they do in Australia. America's bigger than the UK, but more people there. Is America bigger than Australia? Could be the same size or similar size. Like with Russia, it's like same bigger than America. I think Russia's bigger than America with less people. See, you've got to try and think, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not just saying this to be annoying or getting people's nerves. Some people may think that. I'm talking to myself on the phone, even though it's an illusion talking to people that are listening to me. But you've got to really think. There's going to be a lot of life lost, bloodshed, and this is the right time now that people should be recruiting people in the army if they want to go in. Some people don't want to go in and fight the country. Some people say, why do I want to fight for my country? Why do I want to join the army and help them out? They don't help me out. Fair enough. If it's something you like to do, join the army. Why do we have these qualifications for people? If they can hold a gun, shoot and fire and do the exercise like me. If you've got asthma, you can still drive a tank. You don't have to be a gunner. But some people do, some people don't. It's a crazy world for all of us. And we've all got to live in this world. It's pain and suffering for all of us. I've given it simple for you, the government, the people of the world. I've told you, give me a job in the army. You moan that people don't work. You moan that people have too much money. You moan that people don't put effort into the world and work for people. Some people do. Some people would love the choice to get a job in the world. Some people would like and be over the moon to get a job in the army. It's not everybody's bag in the army. Some people prefer other things, like working in an office, being a builder, working in a car dealership, working in a supermarket, being a roadworks person, like making roads, working in a garden centre. You see what I'm trying to say? Being a fireman, being a policeman, being a security guard, working as a doctor or a nurse. If people want to join the army, let them join. You know, I've got ADHD. Yeah, ADHD, yeah. And people should get more of a chance, instead of playing the army in a video game or watching the film, go there in real life. It's not a nice place. But that's the thing that I'm saying on this video as well. I'm going to show you. That was my old ADHD things in here. Got it ripped and broken. So that's a spare one. This is my spare ADHD autism badge that it attaches to. But I've got a better one now in the kitchen I'm going to be showing you. I know I've gone off subject at the moment, but who doesn't go off subject? So there we go. That's all it does, see? Now bear with me 2 minutes. That's my newest one that I've got compared to this one. As you can see, I have a ADHD, and I could turn the back over and show you. And take it out of the wallet, see, which I've just done. It's got two of these. I can seem restrictless and tensions to forget, may act impulsive, can have trouble connecting, please be patient and understand me. There you go. As you can see, I've got two of these. My invisible disability means that I am unable to wear a face covering. There you go. Please be mindful and respect that I can't put on or wear a face mask covering because of my invisibility. There you go. Not everyone's going to understand that, but it gives you a rough idea that some people get discriminated by wearing these as well, which is not right in the world. And people don't understand people's disabilities too, which upsets a lot of people. Now, all I want in my life, as I've said it many times, is to go in the army. But I'm getting sick and tired of not given a chance to go in the army. They won't hire people out in the army with the ADHD. Well, funny enough, back in the olden days, they let anybody go in World War I and World War II. You know? So, that's what they did back in the olden days. But why can't they do it for these days? It's ridiculous. And people have to sit back and suffer and be in this crazy world with a lot of people. And you get these bullies and dickhead idiots on YouTube that think it's acceptable to bully people like this and to look down on people like this. No one deserves to be bullied and hated with a disability. Some people may think, well, because they're wearing this, they're wearing it on purpose or just making it up or being fake or whatever else. Not everyone's being fake. People have got general disabilities. I have problems myself. And you get these idiot bullies that laugh because they can't understand what's in front of them. They think it's all right to judge somebody else. It's not right. It's not right at all. People should be deserved and to be treated equally in this world. But not everybody sees it the same way, unfortunately. Probably some places in the world don't have these redemption cards or IDs, or they just don't believe in it. People misunderstand people all the time. This is why fights break out. People could die and get stabbed and shot. The best thing in your life is to be is yourself, nobody else. Don't be somebody that you're not in the world, because that can cause you all sorts of problems. But people are acting in their own ways, but other people can't see it. Some people probably think that other people are taking the mickey or taking the piss, which they're not. They're just being themselves. So, you know, we live in a world that people don't seem to understand one another and appreciate people's time. I don't have enough time for people, or they try to and they don't have time for them. It's a mixture of things, but I don't know. How can I put this sort of thing across or explain it my way that people won't get upset about it? There's always one person that has to spoil the fun. Ridiculous. We're talking about not spoiling the fun. These headphones are brilliant. They haven't got a thing on what's pointy. They've got built-in, as you can speak like this. And I like these headphones. They're very comfortable. Called VUBLs, call them, or JBLs, upside down. I don't know. What can you do? Impossible world. Absolutely impossible. They never make it easy. Ah, man. There's got to be hope at the end of the tunnel. There's got to be. There's got to be. Will the angels help us? Or come from the skies in horse and cart and a carriage? Some people say there's a God. Well, Gabriel, is it? What's his name called? Michael. Archmichael or something. The angel. Will Jesus help? Not everybody believes in God and ghost stories and things and everything else. I don't know. Confusing world, eh? Very confusing world. It's going to be quite a long video, this as well. Probably this video will probably be an hour long or 32 minutes long. I don't know, because I can't see the time on the phone. But the video will go onto YouTube, expressing my ways and my opinions. I am in deep thought, I know. But you guys and girls are probably, and ladies and gentlemen, are probably in deep thought as well, thinking about your things, thinking what you're going to do. Shall we get prepared for this war? Well, yes, it'd be a good idea if we did. How are we going to deal with all these enemies coming at us? Good question. We just have to stick together and fight together and protect each other and love one another, because you never know, it's going to be our last night on the earth when it happens. And some of us may get away and some of us may not be lucky. I reckon I should spread the word on the news. Sky News, CBA News, Fox News, any broadcaster in the world should be talking about this zombie outbreak and alien invasion, or it could be UFOs coming from the skies and going on the ground like Independence Day. You need to spread this on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube before it's too late or the time's ticking. Because you guys and girls and ladies and gentlemen probably wish you would have done it before. You can look back at this video and think, well, this guy was right. It did come in the world, but it didn't happen in the right time. It may have happened a year or two before he said it, and then it came years later. Who knows? But anyway, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what else to really say in the video, and I'm going to end it now. Or I may keep talking. If I'm on a good subject, I may keep going for a bit longer until 9, actually, thinking about it. Because I think I'm onto something here in my brain. I was going to end the video, but I'm going to keep going. Keep speaking the ways of the world. Wisdom. Yep. It's only a matter of time when people start smashing stuff and writing things. Remember in 2011, was it? They started writing and smashing things. They'd had enough. That could happen and come back again. Lockdown rules. People don't believe in injections because it's fake. Some people believe it's going to work. This is why all these deaths are happening. The virus is still in the air. And it still will be in the air for a long time. Eventually, we'll get rid of the virus. Or can we? Or will more viruses keep coming in because more people keep coming into the country and spreading diseases in? People die of the flu every year. And any other diseases like the cold, cancer. It's very saddening, heartbreaking. But hopefully there's a place after death. Even though I was close enough near it when I had my problems, but we just have to hope and pray and be strong and safe. That's all we can do as human beings. Always think of the bright side and look on the positive side, not negative. Thinking so many words tonight. So many words. Absolutely so many. What can you do? But anyway, guys and girls, I can't really think of anything else to say in this video, but I will be back again to do some more things. But thank you for joining me, and see you next one. Peace. Take it easy.